Assalamu alaikum viewers. I hope you all are doing well. Friends, I am back with my new video and today we are going to talk about another great personality, about another great Sufi poet who was a Balochi Sufi poet, mystic and reformist, who is regarded as the father of Balochi literature, vocally opposed to the feudal system and the absolute rule of the tribal chiefs, means Sardars. He was an advocate for the underprivileged. So yes friends, today we are going to talk about MAST TAWAKLI. So let's talk about him in detail. He was an activist against British rule of India. His anti-colonial ideology was often a subject of his poetry. He was revered as promoting a message of love, peace, tolerance and fraternity. Tawakli was born in about 1825 in Maragmand near Kahan in Kohlu at the time of Afghan rule over northern Balochistan. His father, Lal Khan, named him Sohrab, but later this name was changed because of its alleged infringement of that of their ruler. He belonged to the Loharani, means Sherani branch of the Murri tribe. Before writing poetry, he was a shepherd. At the age of 28, he met a married woman named Samu. When seeking refuge from a storm, upon seeing her, it is reported that he fell in love immediately. After that night, he spent his entire life like a Wajando and known as MAST TAWAKLI, meaning nobody cares, and started his poetry. It became his routine to sit near the same hamlet once and again to catch a glimpse of Samu. Over this, the villagers turned harsh to him and asked him to not visit the same hamlet again and again. But this word did not have an effect on Mas. Having become tired of Tawakli, Samu's husband took her and left the village forever. After this, in his eyes, Mas had no purpose as he could not see the beloved Samu any longer. He devoted his life to God and spent most of his life in shrine composing poetry and praying for Samu. He left everything for his love and started poetry. This love of human being ascends to God. Thus he went from virtual love to spiritual love. MAST TAWAKLI is the greatest Sufi poet of Balochi language and his poetry is closely attached to the suffering of common men. His poetry carried a message of peace, love, tolerance and brotherhood. MAST TAWAKLI lived his whole life in search of truth and love. He was not only an eminent poet of Balochi but also a great Sufi of the era, as Sufis believed that by purifying their hearts they get close to God. For him, Samu's love was the pathway to get there. Sufi says that they see the divine presence in everything. MAST TAWAKLI found it in Samu. And then, he died at the age of 67, some 27 years after the Samu's death. Thanks for watching guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Let's meet in another video. Allah Hafiz.